Welcome to Best Learn English Online.
Once in a quaint little town, there lived a clockmaker named Elias. His workshop was filled with intricate timepieces, each ticking away, marking the present moment. But Elias was no ordinary clockmaker. He had a special talent for crafting clocks that could tell more than just the time. One day, he decided to build a remarkable clock that would not only show the present, but also reveal glimpses of the past and future. After weeks of hard work, he finally completed his masterpiece, a grand clock adorned with golden gears and shimmering glass. As Elias wound the clock for the first time, its hands began to spin wildly before settling down. Suddenly, the workshop filled with a soft glow. He found himself transported back to his childhood, running through the fields with friends, laughter echoing in the air. He watched, filled with nostalgia, as his younger self chased butterflies. When the glow faded, Elias was back in his workshop, heart aching with the sweetness of memories. He smiled but was soon overcome by curiosity about the future. With a gentle turn of the clock's ornate knob, he saw a vision of his town transformed, a bustling market filled with diverse people, laughter and joy everywhere. He felt hope wash over him, realizing that the future held endless possibilities. But with each journey, Elias understood something deeper. The past shaped him, filled with lessons and love, while the future was a canvas yet to be painted. It was the present, the now, that truly mattered, where he could create, love, and make a difference. From that day on, he used his clock not just to glimpse time, but to remind the townsfolk to cherish every moment. The clock became a gathering place, where stories of the past were shared and dreams for the future ignited, all grounded in the beauty of the present. And so, the little town flourished, living in harmony with time, as Elias reminded everyone that every tick of the clock was a gift. As word of Elias's extraordinary clock spread, people from neighboring towns began to visit. They came to share their stories, seek guidance, or simply catch a glimpse of their own past or future. The clock became a symbol of hope and reflection, drawing in those seeking connection. One rainy afternoon, a young woman named Clara entered the workshop, her eyes filled with uncertainty. She had recently lost her job and felt lost, unsure of her next steps. Elias welcomed her warmly and invited her to take a look at the clock. With a gentle hand, he turned the knob for her, and they were enveloped in a shimmering light. Clara found herself in a bustling cafe, where she saw a version of herself confidently chatting with customers and serving delicious pastries. She felt a surge of excitement and warmth. This future was filled with creativity and community. As the vision faded, Clara was left breathless. "Is this really possible?" she asked, her voice trembling with hope. Elias nodded. "The future is shaped by the choices you make today. You've seen a glimpse of what could be, but it starts with taking that first step in the present." Inspired, Clara spent the next few weeks putting together a plan to open her own bakery. She poured her heart into it, using the skills she had honed over the years. With each moment spent preparing, she felt the weight of her past lift, replaced by the thrill of possibility. Meanwhile, the clock continued to tick away, bringing more visitors to Elias's workshop. One day, a man named Thomas, burdened by regrets of a past relationship, sought solace in the clock. He longed to understand what had gone wrong and how he could mend the rift. Elias gently guided him through the experience, and Thomas was taken back to a sunny day in the park, where he had shared laughter and love with his partner. But soon, the scene shifted to moments of hurt and misunderstandings. Thomas watched, eyes wide, as he realized the mistakes he had made. Returning to the present, he was shaken but also enlightened. "I didn't see it that way before," he admitted. "I thought I was justified in my actions, but now I see how I hurt her." Elias smiled softly. "The past teaches us. Use that understanding to reach out and communicate. It's never too late to make amends." Empowered, Thomas wrote a heartfelt letter to his ex, expressing his feelings and seeking to rebuild their friendship. It wasn't easy, but he knew that taking responsibility in the present was the first step toward healing. As the seasons changed, Elias's workshop became a hub of inspiration. People would gather not only to experience the clock but also to share their journeys, celebrating both their victories and struggles. They began to hold monthly gatherings where they encouraged one another to embrace their pasts, live fully in the present, and dream about their futures. Elias watched as his little clock became a catalyst for change, transforming lives and fostering a sense of community. He realized that time was not just a series of moments to be measured, but a tapestry of experiences woven together. One evening, as the sun set and the workshop filled with warm light, Clara returned to share the grand opening of her bakery. With joy in her eyes, she invited everyone to the celebration, thanking Elias for guiding her on her journey. As they gathered around the clock, Elias felt a profound sense of fulfillment. He understood that while the clock measured time, it also reminded them of the power of connection and the importance of living in the moment. The present, with all its beauty and potential, was truly where life unfolded. And so, the clock continued to tick, echoing the stories of the past, igniting dreams for the future, and celebrating the richness of the present, one heartbeat at a time. As the months passed, Elias's clock workshop became more than just a place to experience time. It evolved into a sanctuary where the townspeople gathered to support one another. Each gathering was filled with laughter, tears, and stories that bound them together. They shared their dreams, fears, and lessons learned, creating a vibrant tapestry of shared experiences. One chilly evening, as the first snowflakes began to fall, a newcomer named Leo entered the workshop. He was a quiet man with a pensive expression, and he hesitated at the threshold, unsure of what to expect. Elias greeted him warmly, inviting him inside. "What brings you here, my friend?" Elias asked, noticing the heaviness in Leo's gaze. Leo sighed deeply, explaining that he had recently lost his wife. The weight of grief felt insurmountable, and he struggled to find meaning in the present without her. Elias listened intently, his heart aching for Leo's pain. After some time, Elias suggested they take a look at the clock together. With a gentle turn, they were enveloped in the familiar glow. Leo found himself in a sunlit garden, surrounded by vibrant flowers and the sound of laughter. In the vision, he saw his wife tending to the plants, her smile radiant and full of life. They laughed together, planting seeds and dreaming of the future. When the scene shifted back to the workshop, Leo was in tears. "I miss her so much. I feel lost without her," he whispered. Elias placed a reassuring hand on Leo's shoulder. "Grief is a profound journey, and it's okay to feel lost. But remember, your memories of her are treasures. They can guide you toward a future that honors her spirit." Leo pondered Elias's words, realizing that the love they shared didn't disappear with her passing. Inspired, he decided to create a garden in her memory, a place where he could celebrate her life and find solace in nature. As he began to gather supplies and seeds, Leo found himself connecting with others in the community. Clara offered her expertise in baking, suggesting they host a small gathering in the garden once it was complete. Thomas joined in, eager to help clear the area and plant flowers that would bloom in the spring. As they worked together, a beautiful friendship blossomed among them. They shared stories, laughter, and support, transforming their individual journeys of healing into a collective experience. The garden became a symbol of resilience and hope, with each plant representing a memory, a dream, or a new beginning. When the garden was finally ready for its grand opening, the community gathered, filling the space with warmth and love. Leo stood at the center, surrounded by friends who had become family. With a trembling voice, he spoke about his wife, sharing how she had inspired him to create this sanctuary of beauty. "This garden isn't just for me," he said, looking at the faces around him. "It's for all of us, a place where we can remember, heal, and grow together." As they planted flowers and shared stories, the garden came alive, filled with color and laughter. It became a cherished gathering place where people could find solace and joy in one another's company. Elias watched from a distance, his heart swelling with pride. The clock, once just a mechanism to measure time, had become a catalyst for connection and healing. He understood that while time moved forward, it was the bonds they formed in the present that truly define their lives. The seasons changed, and as spring blossomed into summer, the town flourished with new energy. Clara's bakery thrived, and Thomas's friendship with his ex deepened, proving that love could be rebuilt. Leo found peace in the garden, and the community continued to grow closer, drawing strength from one another. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Elias gathered everyone in his workshop. He expressed his gratitude for the journey they had taken together, for the laughter and tears that had woven them into a family. To truly live, he said, is to embrace the present, honor our past, and nurture the dreams of our future. Time is a gift, and each moment we share is a treasure. The townsfolk nodded in agreement, their hearts full. They realized that the clock was not just about measuring time. It was about living it, appreciating every heartbeat, every shared moment. And so, the little town thrived, bound by love, memory, and hope, each tick of Elias's clock a reminder that the present was a canvas for their lives, where the past inspired them and the future awaited their dreams. Together, they continued to create a beautiful tapestry of existence, one moment at a time.
Video is over. Get out of here first, comment and let me know how you liked the video. And subscribe if you like your will and it's part 2.